I'm late to my gym session, but just give me 20 minutes of your time and I'll give you 1 year of my YouTube journey back. I've listened to thousands of podcasts, thousands of hours of lectures of multimillionaires, Charlie Morgan, Sam Owens, Hamza Ahmed, Alex Hormozy. I've synthesized their knowledge and this is the short summary, how to change yourself, how to change your beliefs. Not gonna talk more, just get into it.
Barely woke up, but start from somewhere stationary, from your hometown. And this is really important. Or you've had moving life when your family moving out to this country or we're getting out to this school. This may not address for you, but if you study in the same school for 3+ years and you lived with the same people, you may understand this. You have a set of beliefs. They are formed throughout our life. This is obvious, but parents get a huge part of it. Environment gets a huge part of it. When we have no source of influence rather than environment, family, friends, you have no right to think otherwise. If you live in a ghetto, you will get all of their beliefs, because I bet you haven't read a single book if you're living in a ghetto, and all of those traits you get it for the rest of your life. And it's possibly impossible to change your beliefs by not moving out, by staying in the same shit. You're a gangster. There's no way you can change. And this is a norm inside of a ghetto to be a gangster. If you're not like that, and you will be popped, bro. So in order to fit into society, you gotta behave the same way. We all don't live in a ghetto. So other examples, I live in Kyrgyzstan, Soviet Union, past country, and I follow basic norms. We gotta go through the uni, we gotta get 9 to 5, we gotta work for the rest of our life, providing for our family, trying to raise our kids. We need to get a wife at 25, first time we graduate from uni, and from that point, we just gotta raise our kids, lower our head, and stay grinding. By grinding, I mean getting $400 per month, working on some shitty job to get from the society. You gotta get those new jobs, IT, freelance. Those are so profitable. Get there. If you get there, you're 1% of the population in Kyrgyzstan, of course. I'm all talking about that. Whenever you live, you get that set of beliefs. It's like California edition of your norms and everything. If you had same bullies and same shitty guys around you, you're getting that shit, their energy and their vibe around you for years. And this is so hard to recover from it. Because to change the beliefs, you gotta brainwash yourself for years. I barely managed it. I'm in the same city and it's so hard. Like, you don't realize that probably you don't want to follow norms. You don't want to follow normal society, like mediocrity. So normal people right now scroll on TikTok for several hours a day when they have a free time. All their salary goes on some shiny objects, shiny restaurants, cafes. They go to the fanciest mall and they spend all of their money. This is our norm. Hang out with friends that are the worst thing possible you can hang out with. But is it okay to live alone? Is it okay to not have the social proof that you can socialize and everything? No, you need to get it. You need to post that Instagram story when you went out on some trip with your shitty friends. And let me tell you my story. Like, if you're in the same environment and you gotta pull it off, you gotta move out or you gotta change it. So I'm in the same house for 18 years. My school, my friends, I see them all every day. Fortunately, I've graduated from my school, so I won't see half of my damn asses and just shitty guys from my class. But guys that have been hanging out in 10 years, in 12 years, we've had a lot of shit together. We've had a lot of bad stuff together. Like, we live in the same area, 20 meters with each other, and it's so bad seeing the same person that you've been fighting with some years ago. You're sharing this negative stuff. You see him all day if you go out, and the same memories keep baking up in your head. And if you try to focus and if you try to change yourself, this is practically impossible. When you see those bullies type of friends, when they're trying to be cool, show off in front of girls by beating each other, humiliating each other, it's so toxic to be around them. I had no choice to not be around them. I had no choice to move out. I had to be in the same school. I had to be in that dome of like all shit that it's impossible to be different. There's no way you can open a business. So why am I talking about that? You gotta change your beliefs. I had no choice but stay there, fight through all of that to change my beliefs and to actually think that business is possible. Online money is there. I just gotta work harder and ghost all of them. You might not notice it, but when you try to change and boom, one friend types you, let's go on this party. We're all kicking in, some drinks and everything. You're dragged out of your world of, trying to change, trying to be better. Your parents tell you that you gotta apply to the uni. Why are you shitting yourself in the room, living like a monk? Because they don't know nothing. We can give them no results right now, so we're just keep grinding, waiting for the future to give us all we worked for. Boom, another distraction. And we live in the same constant loop. So please, to fix that, to get out of that shitty city, same environment, you gotta move out. And it may not be shitty for you. You may love your city, maybe you live in LA or some big city that is okay to live in. you have a lot of friends around you. If it's okay, it's even worse. We progress when we feel the pain. We progress when we realize, why bothering? You're okay. So that's why you stay on the same place. That's okay. That's mediocrity is worse than we think. Because if you feel the pain, it's 2 to 3 years when you get your first results and you dig out of that hole. But when it's okay, you have nothing spectacular to look at. You're just living. And you will not notice it, but 10 years pass by, 15 years pass by. Now you're settled with your future wife, the same city, with the same guys around you. Your beliefs are the same. You're absolutely stuck and pinned it to one place. There is no way you go out and explore the world, whenever your situation may be, but living in one hometown is so limiting to actually improve and to actually collect yourself and get that shit improved. First money online, 1,000 views on YouTube. We're getting deeper, bro.
Past you 3 years ago is not you anymore. We gotta simplify. You're not that person anymore. He's a person with different set of skills, with his own experience, memories, beliefs. You are completely changed. Me and Nurti 1 year ago are not compatible at all. That past me was not skilled, thought that online business is impossible, couldn't even make a single footage in CapCut, and probably was insecure about girl. I keep thinking that it's me, that I'm insecure, I can work in Photoshop, I can't edit in CapCut, I can't make money online. I will be just stuck. When you were a child, relatives were laughing at you. Probably you were fat, probably you were super skinny. Relatives could find anything to throw a joke on you. And 5 years from now, you've completely changed. You're kind of jacked, you're handsome, you're like, got a good suit. Right now, everyone remembers you as that fat or as a skinny guy, and they remind you, they keep telling you, oh, you've changed, but you were that fat, you were that idiot. That is not cool, because you have nothing in common with that person. So we should just throw out that idea and think as a present. Like, it would be 100 times better if you just think that it's me right now, I'm good, I'm fine, I've changed, and I'm keep changing. Future me will be 3 or 4 times better, and I'm so glad, and I gotta keep changing.
There's a spectacular Charlie Morgan's self-improvement bit. When I've heard it, it just blew my mind. So when you try to change yourself, when you hop on the self-improvement with the same set of beliefs and with the same mindset, what is happening actually? You try your new habits, you started your cold shower, you started meditating, you started reading books, and all of that compounds and compounds. And in 5 days, you feel awesome. You've made a lot of progress. Second day, no motivation to go. You have no motivation to take a cold shower. Your friends invited you on a party, had no time to read the book. Suddenly, it all falls down. Your meditations are not working. You're stressed again. And this is the same pit. You're trying to dig up from this hole, and it's dragging you back. You have no motivation to go forward. Why is that? It just snaps back as a rubber band. You know, you're trying to change. You're pulling the rubber against your beliefs. Imagine this is a rubber. You're pulling it, but same moment when you reach your limit, mind limit, it snaps back. You gotta climb this shit again. You will get to the top and it will eventually snap back. When you try to get that concrete or that luxurious material on top of rotten wood, on top of pile of shit, aka your negative beliefs, it's just not gonna work. It just falls down. It's useless. It's meaningless. This luxurious cold showers, meditations, and eat frog tasks. When you just don't believe in making money online, when you don't believe in 10K a month, when you don't believe in getting a hot girl by just cold approaching her, that won't work. So that is the important frame. There is no you. Okay, if you will keep thinking about you as, you know, for the rest of your life, that right now is you is you, you're gonna fail. You're gonna 100% fail. There is no you. There was yesterday you, and there will be future you. There is no constant Nurti or James or, you know, Jake. They will always change. Memories are false. We can't exactly remember what happened. This is just our mind tries to form something. They try to fill in the blanks to get the illusion of the dream, of the memory. And we don't exactly remember. What you remember is not you. You think this is you because you attached it to your feelings, to your memories, but you have no information about that version of you. And you have no idea what future you will do. So they're complete different personas. There is only a present you. What is happening is all of those negative beliefs are just stacking up and stacking up. If you don't want to shit on present you, detach away. If you keep thinking about yesterday you that fucked up, this is a negative belief. You'll think that this is me, so I fucked up right now in the present and I gotta sort it out. But you don't need to. This is not you. Okay? If you're trying to change yourself, past you is no one. Unknown person. Future you is dream outcome. Dream Nurti. Dream you. You gotta just take all of those beliefs that are in your head and detach away from them. Just look at them. Are they serving me? Are they helping me to achieve my goal? Probably not. So we gotta think that it's not our beliefs, just what society and environment got us, and I don't want it. I'm moving out to society and ecosystem of better people, of richer people. So fuck that. How will you do it? How will you get those new beliefs? If you're on this type of video, you're on the way, bro. This is so funny, but you gotta brainwash yourself with self-improvement content. Yeah, bro. That's exactly what we should do on the stage. Just keep pumping content that we want to become. We just need to binge watch content of the person that we want to become. If you want to become a millionaire, watch Alex Hormozy. If you want to become productive, watch Ali Abdal. All of those guys. It's funny that self-improvement bubble is actually helpful. You know, like entrepreneurship bubble is so helpful at this stage to just get all of that shit out and just focus on one thing, one action with no distractions. Although you live like a monk, you have no socializing skills, you have no friends, but you've got results that you wanted. You've probably made some money, you probably improved your physique, health, but I'm not sure because you've been sitting on your chair, but you got my point. We need some extreme point of all of that content in our head, but please watch right, guys. You'll all stumble upon scammers, and this is so important to filtrate them. And what I can recommend you right now, I've not scripted this part, but my honest reviews podcast is Chris Williamson, Diary of a CEO, Deep Dive with Ali Abdal, Mark Manson, Alex Hormozy, Sam Owens, Charlie Morgan. Okay, you can forget all of those and just watch Charlie Morgan and Sam Owens. These are just legends, bro. What I'm telling you about is just everything I've synthesized from them and from all of those people. But mainly, it's just Sam Owens. Sam Owens is actually a mentor of Charlie. Obvious why they're all fucking genius. When you get it, you get that new persona. If you're detached a little bit away from your friends, if you can't move out, or I know you can't like drastically change everything because your parents are deep into your city or they want to stay there for the rest of your life, you just need to ghost away from them as much as you can. Don't respond to their messages. Don't go in the parties. You can go out with them, but very rarely. Like so rarely. I will not recommend to do it, but I myself go to the gym with some of my buddies. It helps me get in the real world. Sometimes you gotta do it, but mostly you just gotta avoid them. You will snap back to those beliefs, but as you get the knowledge that, you know, this is not important. Those shitty guys will disappear in some years. They're not important. I don't care about them. They don't care about me. What will be left in your mind is 10 seconds memory of that guy. He'll have the same. You only think about people when they get in your mind. When you're in your tasks, you don't care. So that's the exact situation we need. Just try to make your own world, fucking off everyone, trying to getting that one specific goal that you want to achieve. Have a monk mode, but just live your life, realizing that now it is your perfect life. You pursue what you want, you live your dream life. So another spectacular thing, we all want some dream outcome. We want a lot of money, bunch of slots and everything. But if we want that dream lifestyle, we're living it right now. We're living that dream lifestyle right now. We just can't realize it. But if you want that freedom, if you want that entrepreneur hustle culture, you're doing it right now. You're working remotely, you're building your craft, detached away from shitty guys, you're on the way to make your first money. But this essentially will be your lifestyle. It's how entrepreneurs live, with a little mark that they have friends, but we don't at the moment. You will get to another stage when you've done it at some point. There is no confidence. If you haven't started taking action, or you're at a point when you're just consuming, you will have no confidence about your new self. You got away all of those rotten wood and just pile of shit below like the first level, you put it out. So now it's white paper. You became a white paper, like from those films when you're starting out your new life. Cliche, but it is what it is. You put that imaginary concrete because you haven't achieved that, but you're living that dream. So it's imaginary. To get that shit real, to actually stack up some evidence that you are that person, you gotta prove it with actions and little wins. And essentially, it will be the last step to start forming your new life. Taking action. And you have to throw that environment that was around you. So if you embraced lots of new content, lots of new stuff about what you want to become, you want to get out stuff and cut out things you were before. So just in my story, I wanted to become an entrepreneur. I wanted to make money online, just become better, hop on a cold showers and just be a better person. First of all, what I did was I didn't delete Fortnite. I didn't friend parties and everything in the evening with a couple of beers and DJing girls. I didn't stop that. I did the same mistake. I put everything on top of me, so that didn't work, obviously. What I did later, I cut out all shit I've been through. This is past YouTube channels, past Twitch streamers, past websites. We don't know what we talk about. Past everything that surrounds me. Because right now, our best source of influence is YouTube. It's not friends anymore. Because we're 24/7 with that brick in our hands. and we're 24/7 with our PC to actually get that confident. Like, it seems delusional that we're just brainwashing ourselves. This is what we want to become. So we're gonna prove it. And to prove it, we gotta match our beliefs and actions. What was before? You tried to get new actions of cold showers, meditation. Those are actions of better people than you before. So you're trying to get those new fancy actions to your shitty self, to your shitty beliefs, and it's not matching. It's not natural for you to stick to those habits. If you want to party tonight, what if you want to play Fortnite? It's a lot better than those habits because you don't even see the benefits of it. You don't think long term. You have no rational thinking. You're thinking by today, but in worst way possible. I have one of my friends that lives present like on a fucking full mode. He will do everything degen just to get that moment better, just to get that dopamine hit, and that's insanity. I wouldn't even think of living that life. If it's just in a moment, and if it's just drinking with your guys, like, who knows if we even live tomorrow, so why not? And like, this is with every single action, a synonym of chaos. But back to those shit, it's not natural for you to embrace those habits. This is a shitty comparison, but when you're coming up to deaf people and you try to tell him some story, obviously he's not hearing. He can understand the lips movement, but obviously he won't hear you. So it's you trying to apply those habits, but your set of beliefs is just deaf to all those new things. It just believes it don't exist and it can't happen. It's denying all of those facts. He's realizing that, maybe it's right, but maybe it's even better to jerk off right now. Maybe it's even better to play Fortnite. So what we will do now is get that concrete of beliefs, of new beliefs, and smash it with second level concrete actions. First of all, this is January 2023. I'm mewing. I'm trying to fix my posture, fighting my life on NoFap, and I'm getting all the red pill content. That was the start of my self-improvement journey, actually. I started from mewing. I started from posture exercises with NoFap. Can't find worse start, but that doesn't matter. Why wouldn't I stick to it? Why would mewing and NoFap help me on top of all of that shit I've been through? It's like trying to mew, trying to get a better jaw, but still fight for life on NoFap and essentially have no confidence because you keep snapping back, you keep relapsing, and your life is all about NoFap now. So it's a disaster. But 3 weeks from now, I failed. And I thought it would help me with my confidence. Your posture, you become more confident, but I'm deeply insecure with girls. Why would this little thing help me when inside of me, in my beliefs, I'm deeply insecure? I can't talk. I've been taught that, you're not charismatic. Unfortunately, you will not have girls. Maybe luck will fall upon you and you have some girl that approached you first, but that's just a dream. There ain't no way some mewing and some posturing will help me. I was hanging out with, like shitty friends. That was bad. Vaping, drinking, and all of that stuff when I didn't do nothing about that. Just wanted to go to the gym, get a good lifestyle, and start making money online. There wasn't even a thought of making money. I forgot that time, but I started chatting with a fake girl. That was a girl, but she was pretending to be another girl. She sent her pictures that she was beautiful, she was gorgeous, but it was not her. She was just faking those photos. I've been chatting with her for 3 months. We wanted to meet up, but she was delaying it. She was postponing and shitting, basically. I believed, and I really wanted that. But she just blocked me, and it just all went down. I was so upset. Like, that shit was so embarrassing. I realized that mewing is actually bad for your health. And I realized that I can't stick to the posture. And I finally thought that, NoFap is shit. I should actually give up porn, not masturbation. And all of that fell on me. That embarrassment, that failures. I just didn't believe that I wasn't that shit. I did the exact same strategy in this video. I've detached away from all of those beliefs, and I just started with the new paper called Approaching Girls, going to the gym, training my arms, winning Republic Championship, getting a first place in my country, getting on a huge bulk, and start recording videos. That's all what I did in terms of 4 or 5 months. It was crazy. I just turn it upside down. Cold approaching just cured my position and I became confident. It all don't work now because I don't approach. Cold approach works not permanently. You gotta do it every time to not snap back. But arm wrestling, that was my kind of mission to win the tournament, the Republic Championship. And I won it. I was shocked. Like, I was training roughly 2 months, 3 months, but that's it. And that's fucking tough guys right there. And that was insanity to approach 2 girls that were older than me and they were in higher class, higher grade. They were just gorgeous, bro. I remember all that stuff and I wonder how I did it, but there was nothing there. So at least tried. Started recording my chess videos, chess channel. It got no views to this point, but I got some editing tricks. I've realized that faceless channels are bullshit, and if you want them to work out, you need so many reps, you need so many other failed channels to get that niche and to get that thing to work. I realized it's a lot easier to just record yourself and your face. That's what I did. What I have right now, this is like almost a year of recording videos about my personal brand. I stopped hanging out with my friends, graduated from my school, changing my environment completely, getting a consistent gym routine. 365, I'm at the gym right now. So cool, thinking that this is my first year of consistent gym sessions. Just 1.5 years ago, I wasn't even training. That wasn't even a thought. And right now, it's baseline to train. I'm on the way to make my first money online, or maybe I did by the time you're watching this video. But I've changed everything upside down. The moment where you just gotta grind, you just gotta get that first results, and boom, your life changing. You're accelerating. It's like a rocket ship launching, and then, it's a lot easier. Why could I actually pull it off? Like, I was always snapping back because I gave up all my old friends. I gave up Fortnite and video games. I gave up guitar. Unfortunately, I don't play guitar that much. I gotta get it. Gave up my old beliefs, and this is most important thing. I gave up old content, all associations with past me. So right now, it's just time to lock in and just work. Last step would be to actually get your first results and wins from your actions. And I haven't told you about that actions. What will you do? From where to start? And there is some shit to talk about, and it's the creator path. What I am doing right now is trying to replicate success. Hamza, Ali Abdal, Charlie Morgan. Like, you can Google any entrepreneur online, and they've gone through the same steps that I'm going to talk about. Is creating a product, giving the actual value, providing it for free, recording videos to help specific demographic of people, and then get them to a sales funnel and get a sale. This is the path you got to go through to actually change, to not just talk the talk and think that you're better than everyone, but actually being better and making more money, being remote, and being able to do anything. Creator path. But this is for future me. I'm heading home, doing my deep work, but future me will get it.